Madison Earhart here with Castanet News along Raden Road next to the Creekside Pub on Lakeshore, where several residents here in this neighborhood are sandbagging, currently dealing with the high stream flow from Mission Creek that is flooding several homes. I'm going to zoom in a little bit here on the neighborhood, and you can see just how much water has come through several of these homes here this morning due to heavy rain that started Sunday night through Monday and into this morning. Now, residents in the area tell me the city of Kelowna and the Kelowna Fire Department dropped off sand early this morning, about an hour ago, as a number of residents here are working to try and bag as many as possible to get a handle on some of the flooding along these homes.
You're gonna get wet. Your stuff's getting wet there, bro.
Now, I'm going to keep the video here on this home, and I'll be right back. I'm going to grab a resident who is experiencing flooding in her home, and we're going to talk to her a little bit more in detail about some of the experiences she's had this morning. We also know that she was a homeowner here in the area during the 2017-2018 flood, where she had extensive damage to her residence. I'm going to come in a shot with you here.
Good one.
Okay.
That's a good one.
So I'll get you right there. Perfect. So I'm joined now by Lois Edward. Now, you're a resident here in the neighborhood. What has your morning been like so far?
Well, it started at my night at about 5 a.m. when our neighbor was shouting outside our window to wake up because our yard was full of water.
So how bad is your property this morning?
There's water on it. Our basement's just a workshop, so that's not too bad. But our whole backyard is covered in water, which is sad. All the landscaping is watery.
And you experienced some intense flooding in 2017 and 2018, correct?
Yeah, 2017 there was a lot of water because it was from the lake. So we had sandbags this high that year. But we were prepared, whereas this time it caught us by surprise.
Yeah, so when did the sand get dropped off this morning? What time?
I have no idea. I woke up at 5. I don't even know what time it is now, so...
There you go. I heard a resident say about an hour ago, but I just...
Yeah, maybe 45 minutes ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how did you wake up to this morning? Did someone alert you that there was some heavy water flow, or...?
Yes, our neighbor was yelling outside our bedroom window that my husband needed to get up because we had water. Yeah.
Okay. Now, yeah, you mentioned you didn't really see this coming yesterday. The forecast didn't really call for it. So you're trying to catch up here today.
Right. That's right. Yeah, we didn't think it would. It came up very quickly during the night. Yeah.
So several residents are here sandbagging this morning. Looks like these homes are maybe a little bit worse off than yours.
Yes. Yeah, they're upstream from us, so yeah, they have a lot. They're lower, so they have a lot more water. Yeah.
Would you say Mission Creek has come down a little bit since earlier this morning? Or?
Yeah, I think it has. I haven't been out that way, so I can't really tell. But it stopped raining, so it'll come down a bit.
And it is supposed to continue to rain later tonight. Are you at all concerned next couple hours?
Well, we'll have sandbags up now.
So that will help.
Yeah.
There you go. Awesome. Well, thanks for your time, Lois. Appreciate it.
You're welcome. Thanks, Madison.
So we can see here it is all hands on deck this morning. We got a couple girls doing their part here for their parents' house, getting a few sandbags, as many as they can. We can see here a truck full of sandbags is passing by. See if we can get a shot here of residents doing some sandbagging. Now we're along Lakeshore here, across from the Creekside pub this morning. And just an update here on Castanet. Portions of the Mission Creek Greenway recreational trail are closed due to rising levels in the creek. The underpass at the Trustwell Lakeshore, Gordon Drive and Casorso Road bridges are all closed. Regional Park staff are monitoring the creek along the Greenway and Scenic Canyon Regional Park recreational corridor. And the City of Kelowna is in the process right now of assessing the flood situation across the city Tuesday morning. Sandra Fullick, Central Okanagan Regional Emergency Program Coordinator, tells Castanet that debris builds up where Mission Creek intersects with roadways is causing some concern. Again, sandbagging is underway at Lakeshore and Raden Road. Now, I spoke with Sandra yesterday, and she did tell me that sandbags were available yesterday, but there was no sand as the Emergency Operations Center was assessing the forecast, and it didn't really pose much concern. Now, obviously, at this point, they've had to regroup here, and sandbagging is taking place. So the City of Kelowna Emergency Operations looked at the forecast yesterday and didn't see much for concern, but again, several homes here in the area are dealing with flooding after Mission Creek has spilt its banks. Do you have a second to chat real quick? Okay, perfect. I'll get you, yeah, right there. Can you come a little bit closer to me? Okay.
With the wheelbarrow?
You can leave the wheelbarrow. Just come a little closer to me. What's your name?
Anouk.
Anouk.
Yeah.
And so you've been helping your parents. Is this your house over here?
No, this is just one of our friends, and we're just helping. Yeah, we're just helping out.
How long have you been doing the sandbags for?
Maybe 2 hours.
2 hours.
Yeah.
Has it been tiring?
It's kind of fun.
Yeah.
I got to skip school, so it's a lot.
There you go. And you got your rain boots on and everything?
Yeah.
Now, can you tell us, you guys were using some sort of floaty device there to put a couple on?
Yeah.
Yeah?
We were using an inflatable kayak to push the sandbags to the other side because it's super deep there.
How many were you able to get on?
2.
2. Okay. Well, keep up the good work. Thanks so much.
You're welcome. Bye.
There's Anouk. Again, all hands on deck. Again, the community coming together here this morning to help those a little worse off in the Mission Creek area here along Lakeshore and Brant Road, as the water levels here are quite low next to the homes, and therefore the flooding is a little bit more intense. I'm gonna move my camera here a little bit, so it'll be a little bit shaky. Bear with me, and I'll see if we can get a little bit of a better vantage point on some of the houses. Some neighbors in the area do tell me they have sub pumps working, and that's doing wonders for them. Sandbags are also up in a number of residents as they continue to sandbag here. So definitely a help, but it will be a long day for several residents here in the area. Do you want to show me back there? I'm gonna come back there with you. Oh, that's okay. You can show me your little boat that you use. We're gonna go to the backyard here of this home. As you can see, the garage is completely flooded. This is your little boat that you've been putting sandbags on?
Yeah, but I can't do it anymore because it's too shallow.
They've got the sub pump going here. Coming through. Whoop. Yeah, it's pretty deep. And we're getting some new information here that the Kelowna Airport long-term parking lot has experienced flooding. A news tip sent into Castanet shows long-term parking has flooded and the water levels are rising past a number of cars' tires. While W also tells us that several flights have been delayed, but as of now, there are no reports of flights being cancelled, while W is encouraging passengers to arrive at least 2 hours early for their flight. Again, portions of the Mission Creek Greenway recreational trail are closed due to the rising water levels. The underpasses at the Trustwell Lakeshore, Gordon Drive, Casorso Road bridges are all closed. Regional Park staff are monitoring the creek along the Greenway, Scenic and Canyon Regional Park recreational corridor. Sandbagging continues here along Raden Road across from the Creekside Pub. Residents have been sandbagging a little over an hour. Residents awoke to find the creek had risen 2 feet overnight. The River Forecast Center issued high stream flow advisories Monday across the Okanagan boundary and Similkameen, and similar advisories remained for the Thompson region and entire Fraser River corridor from Quesnel south to the Pacific. Central Okanagan Regional Emergency Program Coordinator Sandra Fullick said Monday that residents should keep a close watch over the next 24 hours. Again, intense flooding was seen across the interior in 2017 and 2018. Although it doesn't quite compare to those years, residents here along Raden Road say they have flashbacks to just a couple of years ago. I'm going to see if I can get a little bit closer to the creek itself, and again, bear with me as we do a little bit of wobbling here with the camera. Is it getting a lot better?
Yeah, I can see the bottom.
Yeah, coming down a little bit here. So we are in the backyard here facing Mission Creek. As you can see, a high stream flow advisory. Water is moving quite quickly. Next door neighbors here to this property continue to sandbag. I was here yesterday, and it does kind of appear that this came out of nowhere. Now, I know emergency operations said they were monitoring the forecast and didn't anticipate a ton of rain in the area. Environment Canada called for widespread 20 to 40 millimeters. So it came quite quickly. Again, we spoke to Raden resident Lois Edwards, who said she was awoken just after 5 a.m. to her neighbor tapping on their window, advising that the water was moving quite quickly and rising close to their property. Lots of work being done here in this property, sub pumps, several sandbags. Again, Central Emergency Operations reminding residents to stay away from Mission Creek. Several streams, high flowing, fast flowing water. It is a hazard. See if we can pop over here to this other side and see how they're doing. So again, it is all hands on deck here along Raden Road, across from the Creekside pub off of Lakeshore. Residents woke up this morning around 5 a.m. to see Mission Creek had begun to spill its banks. Residents in the area will continue to sandbag for several hours today into tomorrow, likely continuing to monitor the situation. Castanet will have the latest for you as this develops. For Castanet News, I'm Madison Earhart in Kelowna.